Hello there gamers, welcome to the Klash Tower. So last video I was just glancing over, just trying to see how it all works. Today I'm actually gonna build my teams and the talents, and I'm gonna share my thought process behind it. So I highly recommend going straight to tower number 5, because this is gonna be the tower that's gonna break most players, because it actually gets Fusion X Diamond teams. So these are going to be the hardest to beat for everybody, and pretty much impossible to beat unless once again, unless the dots work. If dots work, you might actually want to use some debuff resistant teams in here, but I don't know what modifiers are going to be applied. We're only going to find out that in invasion stage. So for now, I'm just going to build the team, just the best team that I can make, and not going to worry about the dots resistance and stuff like this. If that ends up being the case, then you definitely want your last team to be debuff resistant as possible. So this is my best 3 characters that I have, and I'm always going to put them in the last team. And let's see if we can actually make the life of our enemies very difficult. So Raiden, I'm definitely going to give weak point attacks to this team, so my Raiden can absolutely snare them and then hopefully beat them up to death. I want to make sure that Raiden is tanky as possible, so people don't just kill him before he takes out. So I'm going to give him God Help Us Tanuki. I'm going to give him Shintai of the North. Actually could be good because his special 2 is really good. So let's just go all out. Let's just literally the best gear and the best characters all going on to team 5. Doesn't matter. Literally, you only get points if you survive, if your tower survives. And if they cannot beat your final battle, that's all you need. You don't care about battles 1 to 4, so put all of your attention to the final battle. We're gonna give him this. I guess I would love to steal their buffs as well. Let's make their life absolute living hell. And make sure to give him some block breakers. So what do we got? General's Father's gone. Is there anything better? Represent, I think, also block breaker, yep. And also Luck, Team Curse and Tegan. There's not that many block breaker pieces, so gonna have to make sure that this is gonna have to do. So this is my Raiden. Then Melina, she tags in, she stuns people, she does dots. So I think Spectre's Burning Vengeance should go on a Scorpion probably. Do I have any brutalities here? I mean, not that I need to. Let's give her max health boost with this. Then we're gonna give her... Well, definitely going to need some block breaker. And there's not that many block breakers in this selection here. It's kind of crazy to me. There might be only 2, actually. Wait, really? I guess Represent it is. I need my final team to have all the block breaker in the world. I'm on Melina to have really a lot of health. So Frost Mask. And for the accessory, what does this do? Critical chance. Okay, Melina definitely can use critical chance. This looks good to me. And now Scorpion, I did see the Frost Orb here, so I'm definitely going to give him Frost Orb for potential for extra life, because he can do a lot of damage. And I think when he comes back, it's going to trigger another Team Fire, so that's going to be useful. Do I really not have any more block breakers? I can actually filter this out by combat effect. No, it's going to be miscellaneous block breakers. Oh, 7 pieces. But some of them are not basic attacks. Yeah, this is only for Fujin, so that's not helpful. This special attack and blockable chance, that's not what I need. Necromancer's special attack. Oh boy, we're in trouble. Like, see, this is where the luck comes through. Like, if you don't even get a full set of unblockable gear. Okay, this one, Royal Guards, Emerald Haze has block breaker, so thankfully my Scorpion will be able to break blocks too. So let's see. For the armor, I'm going to give him Spectre's Burning Vengeance, because he can apply lots and lots of fire and he can stack. And for the weapon, what does Prince's Guard do? Lethal. Special 2 implies incurability. I don't know if lethal is... That could actually give him decent damage, but let's see what else we got. Missile gap 70% and missile counterattacks when hit by a opponent. Okay, this is great defensive piece. I think this is it. My level 5 team is completed, and my game crashed. Fantastic. Whoa, there's a new loading screen. Wait, how didn't I see this before? Where did this come from? This is scary. I like it. Surprisingly, it saved all the gear that I had. Good job. Good job, NetherRealm. For the cameo, I only have 4 options here. I need something good. So this one has Dispel Power Drain, Bleed, Fire. I might actually have to go with Bleed. I think Scarlet, not the best, but there's not that many great options, to be honest. Scorpion is not bad, but I think it has to be Scarlet. All right, team number 5 is done. Let's go for team number 4. So the same logic applies. I'm gonna be trying to do the best team that I have that I can do from the remaining cards for Tower 4. So let's see what we got. So for my Tower 4, I literally have no block breaker pieces now, so that's gonna be problematic. But considering this is AI, so our AI is gonna be defending. The block breaker is nice, but it's not gonna trigger most of the time. It's gonna be very, very difficult to actually do damage, because if somebody knows what they're doing, they're just not gonna let me get a hit off. But at least I'm gonna make sure that my special attacks can land, so I'm gonna give him all of my special attack unblockable pieces just to make sure that at least something can land. Some of this gear is absolutely useless. Like, it's horrible. 5 power bars, what? I mean, I guess invulnerability could be good, but I'm not sure how good this piece is. These rares are not that great. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty decent defensive piece as well. Yeah, these are good defensive pieces. You might want to add pieces that are good at helping you survive, because your AI is going to get hit a lot. So this is my team. This is the gear that I chose. It's not top tier because I already used all my top tier gear on Tower 5, but I think it will do the job, and hopefully the synergy between MK11 characters is going to help out a lot as well. Keep pressing the wrong thing. So I did my Tower number 4, Tower number 5, and time for number 3. Not many options. Not many options left. I think out of all these characters, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm gonna use Reg Dvora, Reptile, and Aaron Black. I think it's a solid team. And the cameos, what are my options here? There's not... Gonna have to go with Tanya. God damn, this is horrible. Literally only Tower 5 matters. The rest is probably gonna be trash. Yeah, at this point, I'm literally just putting pieces on because there is just not much to choose from. There's just not many great options at all. At least I'm gonna be annoying and reduce unblockable chance of your enemies. I think this is a very strong piece to have, actually. Speaking of that, I actually want to put more of this. Do we have block breaker reduction? I wonder if there's a way to sort by it, but I don't think so. I don't think there is, which would be very helpful, because your enemies are always going to have block breaker because they get to use any teams. So if you can reduce their block breaker, ooh, that's going to be very difficult for them. Yeah, definitely take a look at all the armor that you have. Potentially using multiple pieces of armor could be very, very useful. All right, this is the team, and I don't think this one is going to survive many attacks. But as long as they don't get past my my Tower 5, I think we'll be fine. Not that many options, is there? And now we do Tower 2. My Tower 1 was already done during the other video. I actually regret doing this, so I'm just gonna take them off for now, because I don't want to use up my best things for this tower. Literally, that was a mistake that I started with Tower 1. I should have given... I actually am gonna change my Tower 4. I'm gonna put this as a cameo. I mean Tower 3, because I don't think you can have gold cameos for Tower 4. Yeah. So here I'm gonna, instead of Tanya, put this guy, and then I'm gonna use Tanya on Tower 2. Why? Keep exiting. It's so annoying. So I highly recommend, if you have options to use diamond cards, use diamond cards. 4 pieces of gear, 99% of the time is going to be better than having golds. Only use golds. Like, choose the best golds that you have and use them for the first battle. Because Fusion 7... What is this? Fusion 7 Hanzo Scorpion, even though Hanzo is a great character, offensively... Defensively, you want stats, and diamonds are going to have higher stats, for the most part, especially because of the extra piece of gear. So I'm going to go here with a full diamond team. We're going to go Revenant Sub-Zero here. We're going to go MK11 Scorpion. Does Scorpion have stun? No, he doesn't. So Leatherface, I'm not putting you there. I hate classic movie characters. I'm going to put Smoke. This is crazy. Oh, now we're unlocking some block breaker pieces. So the Tower 2 and Tower 1 have completely separate pool of gear, which is good. So you can actually give your characters block breakers. I see 1, 2, 3 pieces. I mean, it doesn't make sense to give them to Tower 1. Just use them as much as you can. Make sure that the strongest tower always has all the block breaker pieces. That is the only way. I do even have... I think I have an extra pieces. For the rest, see if there is anything good. Something with health. You definitely want health. You want stuff like invulnerability. You want stuff like dots. Definitely going to be very useful. Critical hit chance boost. Death mark. Definitely good thing. Demon's Heart is a really good defensive piece as well. So here's what I ended up with for Tower 2. Once again, that doesn't really matter. Tower 5, that's all that matters. And then for the Tower 1, we can only use gold cards. So here I'm going to put my best gold team, which is basically the same team I had before. I should have taken it out because that was stupid. I'm actually going to use Classic Shang Tsung here. I think he's a pretty good character. Hanzo is definitely going to get my best remaining gear, which is not much. Not much at all. I don't even have enough to give to everybody. Wait, what? How is this so unbalanced? Why is there... Oh, I might have given somebody an extra weapon, and now I have an extra armor. Okay, I see. I think we're gonna need to do this. Otherwise, one of my characters is not gonna have a weapon. And just like that, I literally distribute whatever is left. At this point, it doesn't really matter. What matters is that every single character got to wear something. And good luck, everybody who is gonna try to face me. Now it's time for the talent tree. Now, the most annoying thing that I can see enemies dealing against is going to be weak point attacks. I absolutely need this. The way I would do this, I would basically only take my level 5 team, my Tower 5 team, and see which talents can that team benefit from. Just this whole thing feels like just make your Tower 5 as beefy as possible, as difficult to beat as possible. And that tower definitely needs weak point attacks. Also has a lot of dots, so we're going to try to boost dots as well. Weak point attacks. Get the maximum. Okay. Now here, I am tempted to do Revenant and Bone Shield because I feel like they're going to be so annoying to deal with. And you know what? I think I might. I don't think doing much here is going to do much for your defense team, because your defense team is probably not going to be as effective as attacking as you would be. AI is just usually pretty defensive for some reason, so let's beef up that defense. Resistance to all debuffs. Oh yeah, we don't need any of those. Unblockable attack reduction for my enemies. Oh yeah, we need all of those. Defense is going to be definitely the strongest tree here. Oh yeah, let's make their life hell. I feel so good about this. It's so crazy how this mode basically forces you to think completely different. These are not the talents I would normally use in my fights, but here it just makes sense. I will have a lot of blocked attacks, but not for my main team, so we're just gonna get these points because it's literally free. I don't think anything else here is gonna... Like, it doesn't matter. My precision doesn't matter because I need to think that my characters are not gonna be doing a lot of hitting, so I need to make sure they survive the hitting they get, and then try to maximize the time they can be alive, because my main team relies on dots to do damage. So it would be nice to get some of these dot things, but instead I'm just gonna add a few things to here. What does this do? Special one costs no power. Is refunded to your characters. Special 2 to cost no power. You know what? What is the final stage? Binding blow. Combo enders have 20% chance to apply cameo attack 2 cooldown to the opponent. Ooh, that's useful. I think I'm going to go for that, actually. So I'm going to take 1 point here. I'll take 2%. And I'm going to basically add as much as I can into this. What does the other thing do? 10% special reflect. Reflect. Nah, this is better. I think it would be very useful for them to not have their special 2, so I absolutely wrecked them. Was it smart? I don't know, but this is my tree. Basically, full support and full defense. This is going to be very annoying to face, and this is exactly what we want. Beautiful. The tower is set. Let's see how it goes. The invasion starts in 1 day, so definitely going to make a video on this and see how it works. Looking forward to testing out this new game mode. Thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you have a different approach to setting your defense team. And yeah, let's discuss. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. And goodbye.